Okay, 30 Windows Command Prompt Secrets. You did not know. This is not for the faint of heart. Some of these are really advanced. Let's go ahead and dive into it. Number 30 is called F-Color. When you open up Command Prompt, what color do you see? Most likely it's going to be white or maybe gray. But if you type in this command here, notice how the text turns green. And then once I enter in this command here, it goes back to normal. So that's just kind of fun. It's not super practical, but hey, look at that. It can change colors. Now 29 is using NetUse to connect to another computer. Here I am on my main PC. Now I'm going to type in this NetUse command, the IP address of my other PC, which I'll show you in a second. And then I want to map it to this letter Z. If I press enter, I have access to the other computer. So now I can navigate over here to Z:server 192.168.1.203, and I'm on the other PC. Now that's a lot of typing. So what I can do is create a shortcut for that by putting a star in front of the IP address and then the letter. So star 192.168.1.203. Then when I put that in quotes and then hit enter, and notice it says, cannot find server. Well, we can fix that by typing in this command. We'll go ahead and click yes. And now it's going to connect automatically. I can even set this up with a password if I want to, by adding this option here. We'll go ahead and click yes. And now it's going to ask me for a password. So I've created a password protected mapped network drive. That's pretty cool. Now if you don't want to use your keyboard, you can actually use your mouse to click into the command prompt window. And then once it's selected, you can just start typing and it'll bring up all of these different options. So you can see all of the ones that start with CMD, and they're the executable files in the command prompt. And you can also click through here and see all of these different things like internal or external. So you can search for stuff as well. At number 28 is cd no. This is similar to the cd command, but instead of changing directories, it shows you what directory you're currently in. And number 27 is using a semicolon to execute two commands at once. So if I type this command here to set the volume to 100, and then I put a semicolon here, I can add another command, like say I want to turn on the airplane mode. And when I hit enter, both of those happen at the same time. Number 26 is setting up an alias. So I type this command here, and now anytime I type the word PA, it's going to run this command here. I can even make this a shortcut key. So if I want to quickly restart my computer, I could just type restart PA and it would restart. Number 25 is this command right here. It's going to show you all of the system information about your computer. Everything from the OS version, to the processor, to the memory installed. It's basically like running DXDiag, but for the command prompt. At number 24 is this command here. It's going to list out all of the services that are running on your computer. At number 23 is this command here. It's going to list out all of the processes that are running on your computer. And number 22 is starting a process. So let's say I want to start Chrome. I can just type in start space Chrome, and now Chrome opens up. I can even specify the path. So if it's not in my path, I can do this. Or if I want to pass parameters to it, I can do that as well. So for example, I can launch Chrome, open up the task manager, and I can even give it an argument. And now you can see the task manager was launched directly from the command prompt. Number 21 is this command here. It's going to clear the screen. It's not going to clear the history though. To clear the history, you would need to use title, but this is a very handy one. At number 20 is using the ping command to test connectivity, except there's a twist. Instead of specifying the host, I'm going to use a space and then a hyphen. And then I'm going to type TTL. And now it's going to tell me the TTL value. It's basically how many routers your internet connection goes through. Every router will reduce this number by 1 until it gets to the final destination. And number 19 is the who command. This will show you who is logged into your computer. At number 18 is this command right here. It's going to show you all of the network adapters on your computer. And number 17 is enabling or disabling something called large system. If I type in this command here, you'll see it says system is not large. But if I type in this command here, you'll see it says system is large. And what that means is instead of showing you the full path of the file, it's going to shorten it. So if I disable it, then it'll show me the full path. And number 16 is enabling or disabling the password on your account. So let's say I want to remove the password. I can type this command here. We'll go ahead and click yes. And now I no longer have a password. I can log in really quickly. But let's say I want to re-enable it. I can type this command here. We'll go ahead and click yes. And now I have to put in a new password. At number 15 is this command here. It's going to give you the current working directory. At number 14 is finding files using the where command. So let's say I want to find all of the files that have the word Apple in it. I can type in where *Apple. And then it's going to show me all of them. And number 13 is getting help using the help command. So let's say I want to get help for the dispart command. I can just type in help dispart. And now it's going to tell me all of the different options that I have available. And number 12 is displaying the command history. You can type in this command here. And now it's going to show you the entire history of all of the commands that you've ran. Number 11 is a very interesting one. It's called hide me. So if I type in hide me *1, it's going to hide the command prompt window. But if I type in unhide me, then it brings it back. This might be useful if you're running some kind of batch file. Number 10 is another one called @t255. So if you type in @t255, it's going to print out all of the lines in the host file. And this is pretty neat because it shows you the entire file. Number 9 is printing the environment variables. So if I type in print, it's going to print out all of the environment variables. And you can see how many there are. There are quite a few. And number 8 is checking the system, date and time. You can type in this command right here, and it'll show you the current date and time. You can also set the date or the time as well. And num 7 is this command right here. It's going to show you the current logged in user. And num 6 is this command right here. It's going to show you the current page. And if I type in more, it's going to show me the rest of the page. Number 5 is calling another batch file. So if I type in call./myscript, it's going to call this batch file right here, and it's going to execute it. Number 4 is executing a batch file without the delay. So if I type in this command here, it's going to execute this batch file. But if I type in this command here, it's going to execute it without waiting for it to finish. So this one's going to hang because it's waiting for this to finish. And this one's going to go ahead and exit right away. Number 3 is starting a job. So if I type in this command here, it's going to start a job. And then if I type in this command here, it's going to show me all of the jobs that are running. And number 2 is pausing a job. So if I type in this command here, it's going to pause it. And then if I type in this command here, it's going to resume it. And finally, number 1, wait for it, is opening the command prompt as administrator. Just type in this command right here, hit enter, and it's going to ask us for an elevated prompt. Now we can run commands that require admin permissions. So hopefully you learned something today. If you enjoyed this, be sure to subscribe.